Let's talk drama, real, raw and relatable drama, the kind that unfolds on a global stage, capturing the attention of millions. Specifically, the Shakira and Geri Piqué saga, a story of love, betrayal and ultimately empowerment. This wasn't just a breakup, it was a cultural reset. It was a global telenovela, playing out in real time across social media and news outlets. Every twist and turn was dissected, analyzed and debated, with chart-topping soundtracks. Shakira turned her pain into art, and the world couldn't get enough. The world watched as a seemingly perfect celebrity couple, living a fairy tale romance in the public eye. Colombian pop icon, a global superstar known for her incredible talent and captivating performances, and Spanish football hero, a celebrated athlete, admired for his skill and dedication, went from hash goals to public feud, a messy and very public unraveling of what seemed like an unbreakable bond, with rumors wilder than a World Cup after-party. Allegations flew, secrets were revealed, and the internet exploded with speculation. When the split hit, the news spread like wildfire, dominating headlines and social media feeds. It wasn't just about heartbreak, it was about the shattering of an image, the disillusionment of a perfect love story. It was about betrayal, the sting of infidelity, and the very public humiliation that followed. Music becoming the ultimate form of expression and catharsis. And a diss track so savage, so unapologetically honest, it made brands like Twingo unexpectedly caught in the crossfire and Casio trend worldwide. They became unlikely symbols of this very public drama. Shakira didn't just write a sad song, she weaponized her pain, transforming it into a powerful statement. She dropped a cultural bomb with Bizarrap, creating a viral sensation that resonated with millions, turning her pain into a global anthem. It was a masterclass in turning personal turmoil into artistic triumph. Suddenly everyone had an opinion, weighing in on the drama and offering their unsolicited advice, dissecting lyrics and picking sides. Were you Team Shakira or Team Piqué? The internet was divided. Why did it hit so hard? What made this breakup so captivating? Because it felt real, even in the glare of fame. It exposed the vulnerability and fragility that lies beneath the surface of celebrity. So how did we get from Waka Waka romance, a symbol of unity and celebration, to a revenge anthem for the ages? What went wrong, and what can we learn from this very public heartbreak? Let's dive in. Let's unpack the layers of this saga and explore the cultural phenomenon that it became. Meet our stars, Shakira, global pop phenomenon, Grammy winner, philanthropist, and a force of nature from Barranquilla, Colombia. Her hits, Hips Don't Lie, Whenever, Wherever, are legendary. She's conquered the world, both musically and culturally. Enter Geri Piqué, World Cup winner, Barcelona legend, business mogul, and Catalan hero. Before they met, both were already icons in their fields. Shakira, the international superstar, Piqué, the footballing powerhouse. When their worlds collided at the 2010 World Cup, it was a tabloid dream. The dazzling performer and the dashing sportsman. Together, they became a new generation power couple. Think Posh and Bex, but with more global reach and Latin flair. Their fame multiplied, and for a while it looked like a match made in celebrity heaven. But as we know, even the brightest stars can burn out. Let's see how it all began. South Africa 2010. Shakira sings Waka Waka, Piqué stars in the video, and sparks fly. He tells her he'll win the World Cup to see her at the final, and he does. Destiny, right? Their romance grows, and soon they go public, shrugging off the age gap and media frenzy. They become Shaki Piqué, glamorous, adored, and soon parents to Milan and Sasha. Family photos, stadium cheers, and red carpets. On the surface, it's domestic bliss. For over a decade, they're the rare stable celebrity couple, juggling careers and parenthood in Barcelona. Publicly, they support each other. Shakira at Camp Nou, Piqué praising her artistry. It all seems so solid, so real, which is why, when it all fell apart, it shocked everyone. The Jenga tower tumbled and the world watched. June 2022. A seemingly ordinary month, but one that would soon become etched in the annals of celebrity breakups. The air was thick with anticipation, though no one quite knew what was coming. The joint statement drops, a carefully worded message designed to minimize the fallout. Shakira and Piqué are separating. After more than a decade together, the power couple, an icon in music and a titan in sports, were calling it quits. The news sent shockwaves across the globe. The message is polite, carefully crafted by publicists and lawyers, but the world senses drama brewing. Beneath the surface of amicable separation, a storm was gathering. The internet buzzed with speculation. Rumors of infidelity explode, fueled by whispers and anonymous sources. The tabloids went into overdrive, each vying for the juiciest details, with Spanish media naming Clara Chiamarti, a name that would soon become synonymous with the scandal, a young PR student thrust into the spotlight as the alleged other woman. Her life was about to change forever. As Piqué's new flame, the paparazzi documented their every move, adding fuel to the fire. The strawberry jam theory goes viral, a seemingly insignificant detail that captured the internet's imagination. Shakira notices her jam missing, a small observation that would ignite a social media frenzy, but no one else in the house eats it. A simple question: who was the jam bandit? Internet detectives go wild, dissecting every detail, searching for clues in the couple's past. Suddenly, a mundane detail becomes a symbol of betrayal. The missing jam jar became a metaphor for broken trust and infidelity. Piqué is seen with his new girlfriend, confirming the rumors and adding salt to the wound, while Shakira turns to her art, finding solace and strength in her music, posting cryptic messages, hinting at her pain and resilience, and hinting at heartbreak. The world watched, waiting to see how she would respond. The stage is set for a musical reckoning. The anticipation was palpable. The fairy tale is over, the dream shattered, leaving behind a bitter reality. And Shakira is about to respond, not with tears but with a powerful anthem, in the only way she knows how, through her music, her voice, her art, with a hit song. A song that would break records and become an anthem of empowerment. The world braces for impact. The countdown begins. The red card has been shown. The game has changed. The next move? A calculated response? A strategic play? A lyrical free kick straight into the net of public opinion. A shot heard around the world. Game on. Let the music begin. Before the Bizarrap bombshell detonated across the globe, sending shockwaves through the music industry and beyond, there was a simmering anticipation. The world knew Shakira had been through a personal storm, and as any artist does, she was channeling that experience into her music. But no one could have predicted the sheer force and candor with which she would address her very public heartbreak. Shakira dropped hints, breadcrumbs, if you will, leading up to the main event. These weren't just casual teases. They were carefully crafted musical statements, each one a piece of the puzzle that would eventually form the full picture. Te Felicito and Monotonia, songs about betrayal and heartbreak. These tracks were raw, emotional, and undeniably personal, offering glimpses into the pain she was experiencing. They set the stage, preparing her audience for something even more explosive. But nothing prepared us for Shakira Bizarrap Music Sessions Vol 53. The collaboration with Argentinian producer Bizarrap was a stroke of genius, a fusion of Latin rhythms and electronic beats that created the perfect backdrop for Shakira's lyrical fire. In January 2023, she unleashed 4 minutes of pure, unapologetic fury, a sonic boom that reverberated around the world. It was a cathartic release, not just for Shakira, but for anyone who had ever felt wronged or betrayed. No metaphors, just facts. She didn't hide behind poetic language or abstract imagery. She laid it all bare, speaking directly and honestly about her experience. The internet exploded. Social media platforms were flooded with reactions, memes, and discussions, turning the song into an instant cultural phenomenon. The song shattered YouTube and Spotify records, becoming the fastest Latin song to reach 100 million views on YouTube, becoming a global phenomenon overnight. News outlets around the world covered the story, analyzing the lyrics and dissecting the cultural impact. Everyone was talking, replaying, and analyzing every lyric. The song became an anthem for women everywhere, a symbol of strength, resilience, and self-respect. Shakira wasn't just venting. She was conducting a worldwide therapy session. Millions of people connected with her pain, finding solace and empowerment in her words. The directness was shocking. References to ages, brands, and situations left no doubt who she was singing about. It was a bold move, a defiant act of self-assertion that resonated with audiences worldwide. She turned her pain into platinum, and the world couldn't get enough. The song's success was a testament to Shakira's talent, her resilience, and her ability to connect with people on a deeply emotional level. It was a masterclass in turning heartbreak into pop culture gold. The numbers were staggering, but the cultural impact was even bigger. It sparked conversations about relationships, betrayal, and the power of female empowerment. Shakira had reclaimed her story, and the world was listening. She had taken control of her narrative, refusing to be defined by her heartbreak. This was more than a breakup song. It was a global reset. It was a statement of independence, a declaration of self-worth, and a reminder that even in the face of adversity, one can emerge stronger and more empowered than ever before. And it was just getting started. The success of Berserk music sessions, Vol 53 Inches marked a new chapter in Shakira's career, solidifying her status as a global icon and a force to be reckoned with. Let's break down the lyrics that set the internet on fire. You traded a Ferrari for a Twingo, a Rolex for a Casio. Ouch! Instantly iconic. The metaphors were brutal. Shakira as the luxury car, the new partner as the budget ride. She even name-dropped Clara Chia with a clever pun and referenced being worth two 22-year-olds. No detail was too small. She even mentioned her mother-in-law and tax troubles. The internet went wild. Memes, debates, and brand reactions everywhere. Twingo and Casio trended, and everyone had an opinion on the downgrade. Some called it petty, others empowering. Was it too much? Maybe. But it was unforgettable. Shakira turned her heartbreak into a cultural shorthand for being underestimated, and millions related. The song didn't just break records, it split the world. Team Shakira trended, with women everywhere rallying behind her as a symbol of strength. The jam jar became a global joke, shorthand for "he's definitely cheating." Peak leaned in, showing up in a Twingo and announcing a Casio sponsorship, trolling or damage control. Celebrities mostly sided with Shakira, and the song became a party anthem. Critics debated, was it fair to drag Clara Chia into the spotlight? Was Shakira's response empowering or too public? The saga sparked bigger conversations about relationships, privacy, and the ethics of revenge songs. But one thing was clear. Shakira had turned personal pain into a global rallying cry. Everyone had an opinion and the memes kept coming. The world was hooked. Breakups hurt, but Shakira turned hers into a business masterstroke. Women no longer cry, women invoice. And invoice she did. The bizarre obsession made millions, revived her career and inspired millions. She flipped the script from victim to avenging pop queen. Her message, you can be heartbroken but you don't have to be broken. Fans found empowerment in her unapologetic honesty. Shakira's comeback was a reminder. Pain can be powerful fuel. She spun heartbreak into platinum and the world sang along. That's how you turn crisis into triumph. So that's the Shakira Piqué saga: love, betrayal, jam jars, and a song that shook the world. It's more than celebrity gossip. It's a lesson in resilience, music, and the power of public opinion. Shakira didn't just get over it, she got even and scored a global hit. Now what do you think? Was Shakira a feminist icon or did she go too far? Is Piqué the villain or is it more complicated? Did the song make you check your own fridge for jam? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Debate, share, meme away. Sometimes the best way to mend a broken heart is to write a hit song and let the world sing along.